anyways, this is, I think, part 3 of what I learned in this journey of leaving my job. And I would say one of the things I've learned is that no matter how difficult the situation is or how much pain it's causing, sometimes we are so accustomed to it, we're so used to it, we've grown attached to it that it can be hard to let go. Like, I find myself feeling like it's bittersweet. Like, even though I know this is the right move, it's not easy to make this choice. And I think just the thought of entering, going into the phase of seeking employment, seeking where God will lead me, trying to figure out where it's going to be next, like, it can be scary. It's new, right? Like, sometimes we would rather stay somewhere where we're stuck, where we're not able to flourish, where we're getting this unnecessary amount of pain and stress, just because at least we know it. We know what to expect. We know, like, yes, it's negative, but at least I know what I'm getting. Like, if I venture out, walk out on faith, I have no idea where I'm gonna work next. I have no idea how it's gonna work out, what the next place is gonna be like. For me, I couldn't wait until I had another job. I did try to put the feelers out. I wanted to have one before I left, but unfortunately the burnout came first, and I couldn't do it anymore. And so thankfully I do have the support that allows me to have a hiatus, and not everybody has that. So I do thank God for that. But we can't be afraid for the change, right? Because how do I know the next place is not going to be so wonderful and some new experience that's going to allow me to flourish in my career, to gain a better understanding of what it is I want to do, to grow in myself, and to expand my horizons. And if I had stayed here and just putting up with it, I would hit the ceiling. I hit the ceiling how far I could go in my growth. I mean, there's always opportunity to grow everywhere, but there are things that hinder and stun your growth, and you have to let go of those things. So you can't be afraid to let go in order to expand your horizon. Like, you can't gain a new level. You can't level up staying where you're at all the time, and being afraid to try something different, try something new. It's like somebody leaving an abuse. I always compare things to abusive relationships. A, because I have the experience of that, but B, because it's so true. Like, we have relationships to our jobs, we have relationships to the things in our life. So for me, it's like, when you want to leave your abusive boyfriend, but you're not used to being alone, okay? You don't know what it's like to be alone. You're scared. You don't want to be lonely. What if the next guy is gonna hurt you? You know what I'm saying? So, but you can't think that way, because otherwise you're just eventually the boyfriend you have is gonna kill you. It's gonna ruin you if it hasn't already killed part of you. You know what I'm saying? And that is how I feel about this job. I feel that I have a certain level of PTSD, but I'm grateful for the things that God has done through this position, because God can use any situation to teach us things, and I definitely learned a lot. I'm definitely grateful, and I wouldn't take it back, because it has taught me a lot, and I've grown a lot as a person through this job. And I'm looking for another place that will allow me to continue that growth. I'm not satisfied at this level, and I don't believe that if I stayed here, I would be able to level up. So that's all, folks.